What energizes you? Like what gives you genuine energy for the long run? Not temporary boost, not like little, thing of coffee to kind of get you through the morning. Not like that little Snicker bar that gives you that little high, or a Monster or a Red Bull. I'm talking about genuinely for hours makes you feel better. One, like the problem is a lot of us don't think about it because we're so like caught up in the day and just trying to survive and taking these little temporary boosts to get by, like that candy or that Flamin' Hot Cheetos or that coffee or that Red Bull. And it's like we can't just survive off those. We have to make some adjustments to our lives so we actually feel good. Like we got to stop choosing these temporary boosts. I had a student who, I think she didn't eat breakfast and she ate some like flaming hot red Cheetos and was throwing up. And when you think about it, it's like, oh, okay. She traded 5 minutes of pleasure for about 3 hours of queasy stomach and throwing up. And is that really worth it? Was that really worth it in the long run? No. Did it taste good at the time? Yes. But just like my student, we all make these decisions where we choose to like do these silly things that get us by for a little bit and then in the long run drain us. Like adults tend to go drinking and partying for hours. They probably don't even remember the last 2 or 3 hours of drinking and doing all that. And then the next day they feel terrible for 12, 15 hours. Is it really worth it? Is that really energizing you? It's just these temporary little boosts that we get and they're not worth it. And so what I'm trying to get at with you guys is like what genuinely gives you energy for the long run. So what I'm getting at is stuff like, hey, sleeping for like 8 hours. That's going to make you feel good for the whole day. And then on the flip side, sleeping for like 3 or 4 hours is going to make me incredibly tired. Why do we continue to make these decisions? Why would you continue watching that Netflix show where you're like, oh, yes, I just got to watch one more. But you also have to think, if I watch that one more episode, I'm going to feel terrible tomorrow for like 8 hours. Is that really worth it? And so that's the beauty. It's like you can either chase the good or avoid the bad. The choice is kind of yours. And it goes with everything. That goes with eating. That goes with sleeping. That goes with, people we spend time with. There's all these decisions we make that we know makes us energized for the long run and then kind of drains us in the long run. And what you need to do is you need to reflect. What makes you feel good? What makes you feel bad? And you need to make those little changes and do those things. Because in the end, like when we feel good, we make good decisions. And when we feel bad, we make bad decisions. And it's a cycle. So I hope that all of you can genuinely ask yourself what energizes you for the long run and go do it. I believe in you. Go get them.